Good morning, students. You have already understood the calculation for A inverse using the method of adjoint. That is, A inverse is equal to adjoint upon determinant. Now, in this video, we will understand the A inverse using elementary operations. Means with the help of elementary row operations or elementary column operations, we will calculate A inverse. So, in this concept, one thing should be kept in mind, that you can use either row operations or elementary column operations. You cannot use both the operations simultaneously, as in determinants. In determinants, you can apply either row or column or both in a single question. But in this concept, when we are calculating A inverse using elementary operations, either row operation or column operations can be applied. Both cannot be applied simultaneously. Suppose A is any square matrix. Let A be any square matrix. Now, using elementary row operations or elementary column operations, we try to find some another square matrix B, so that A into B is equal to identity and it is also equal to B into A. Now, as we calculate this B matrix, then A is the inverse of B and B is also the inverse of A. So, let A be any square matrix. A can be written as I into A. Now, using elementary row operations, suppose we want to solve the question with the help of elementary row operations. Now, using elementary row operations, we convert this A matrix to identity and simultaneous operation to be applied on other side, and this I will convert to a new matrix, that is B. Or you can also write this, instead of B, we can also write it as A inverse. So our main concept is, using the elementary row operations or elementary column operations, we convert this square matrix A to identity and simultaneous operation to be applied on other side, and this I will change to a new matrix, and that new matrix is known as inverse of A. Now, there are elementary row operations and column operations. So when we talk about row operations, so there are three major row operations, that is Ri double arrow Rj, means interchanging two rows. Suppose we want to interchange first and the second row, then it can be written as R1 this arrow R2, and same operation to be applied on left hand side as well as on the right hand side. Second operation is Ri arrow K times Ri, means we can multiply any row by some constant. Suppose we multiply any row by constant 2. So same operation to be applied on both sides. Third is Ri is equal to arrow Ri plus K times Rj, means we multiply any row by some constant and add to any other row. And same type of column operations are there, that is Ci arrow double arrow Cj, Cj arrow K times Cj, means this operation means you can interchange any two columns. This operation means you can multiply any column by some constant K. And third is means you can multiply any column by some constant and add to any other column. So these are there are total 6 elementary operations, 3 in rows and 3 in columns. In a particular question, you can either apply elementary row operation or elementary column operations, but not simultaneously. Suppose in any question, after applying some operation, your one row or more rows are completely zeros. In that case, A inverse does not exist. So, we apply this concept in solving some examples. For example, we start with 2 cross 2 order square matrix. Matrices are always square because A inverse can be only calculated for the square matrix. So in this concept, we only deal with the square matrices. Suppose we start with 2 cross 2 order square matrix. So when we apply row operations, there is a particular way to solve the question, that is, we follow this particular path. This particular path means when we try to make this A matrix to identity, our main path is we first make this element 1, then this 0, then this 1, and then last this 0. Similarly, when we solve any question by column operations in 2 cross 2 order matrix, in column operations we follow this path, that is this way. Means first we make this 1 1 position as 1, then 1 2 position as 0, then this position as 1, and then last this position as 0. Now, in the given question, we will find A inverse by using elementary row operations. So we start our question with let A is equal to I into A. If we multiply any matrix by identity, answer will be the same matrix. So we write A matrix equal to identity into A matrix. Here we write A as given matrix and I is 2 cross 2 order identity matrix. Now using elementary row operations, we convert this matrix to identity. Simultaneous operation will be applied on this side, and as we get this as identity matrix, corresponding this matrix will be the inverse of A. So our track is this, means we first make this element 1, it is already 1. Now we make this element 0. For this we apply in R2 minus 2R1, that is now we want to make this element 0. For this apply the operation in R2, that is R2 minus 2R1. So first row as it is 2 minus 2 0, 3 plus 2 5, and same operation will be applied on other side, 0 minus 2 and 1 minus 0. This A remain as it is. Now this is 1, this is 0. Now next we want to make this as 1. So apply in R2 by 5, means we divide every element of second row by 5. So first row remain as it is, this again 0, 5 by 5 1, and same operation we will apply on right hand side. This is minus 2 by 5, it is 1 by 5 into A. Now our last step is we want to make this element 0. So apply in R1 plus R2, minus 1 plus 1 0. Now same operation we will apply on this side, 1 minus 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 0 plus 1 by 5, 1 by 5, second row remain as it is. So as we get this as identity matrix, this will be the inverse of A. So hence A inverse is 3 by 5, 1 by 5, minus 2 by 5. So A inverse is this matrix. Now in second question we again find A inverse but by using elementary column operation. So as a square 2 cross 2 order square matrix is given, the first step remain as it is, let A is equal to I into A. On left hand side A matrix is same as given matrix and this identity is 2 cross 2 order identity matrix. Now using elementary column operation, we convert this matrix to identity and corresponding this matrix will become the inverse of A. So for column operations we will follow this path, means first we make this element 1, then we make this 0, then we make this 1, and last this 0. Now for this element 1, we apply in C1 minus C2. Now we only have to apply the elementary column operations. We can't apply a row operation here. So 2 minus 3 minus 1, 5 minus 7 minus 2, second column as it is. Same operation to be applied on this side. So 1 minus 0, 1 minus 1, this as it is, A. Now we want to make this as 1. To apply in C1 minus C1 means multiply first column by minus 1. So it becomes 1, 2, 3, 7. Same minus 1, 1, 0, 1 into A. So multiply here minus 1, multiply here minus 1. Now this is 1. Now we want to make this as 0. To apply in C2, if we multiply first column by 3 and subtract here, so 3 minus 3 will become 0. To apply in C2, C2 minus 3, C1 means 3 minus 3, 0, 7 minus 6, 1. Same, first column as it is, 0 minus 3 into minus 1, it becomes plus 3, 1 minus 3 minus 2. Now it is already 1. Now the last step is we want to make this as 0. So apply in C1. If we multiply second column by 2 and subtract here, so 2 minus 2 will become 0. C1 minus 2, C2. So 1 minus 0, this is again 0, this as it is. Same operation on other side. Minus 1 minus 6 minus 7, 1 plus 4, 5, second column as it is, and this A as it is. Now this is identity, this A remain as it is, this matrix is the inverse of A. So when this is identity corresponding, this matrix is the inverse of A. So in this question our A inverse is minus 7, 3, 5, minus 2. So here only we have applied the elementary column operations. So in the question it is always mentioned whether you have to apply the row operations or column operation. So corresponding to the given instruction, we will simplify the problem. In next question we have a 3 cross 3 order matrix and we want to find A inverse by elementary row operation. The first step remain as it is. Let A is equal to identity into A. This A is the given 3 cross 3 order matrix. I is the identity matrix of 3 cross 3 order and this A as it is. Now here again we have to follow a particular path. We try to follow this path for the calculations. So this path is, first we make this element 1, then we make this 0, then make this A2 2 position as 1, this 0, this 1, 0, 0 and last this 0. So one by one we apply these steps. So first step is apply in R2 minus R1, apply in R3 minus R1. So when we apply this operation, our first row as it is 2 minus 2, 0, 2 plus 3, 5, 3 minus 3, 0, same here, 1, 3 minus 2, then minus 2 plus 3, 1, 2 minus 3, minus 1. Same operation we will apply on other side. Now 0 minus 1, 1, 0, this is minus 1, 0, 1, this A. Now we want to make this element as 1. So we interchange our first and the third row. So apply in R1 double arrow R3 means our first and third row will be interchanged. So write third row at this position, second row as it is, and first row at third position. Same operation to be applied here. Now this element is 1, this is 0. Now our next step is we want to make this element to be 0. So apply in R3, R3 minus 2R1 means we multiply first row by 2 and subtract in the third row. So 2 minus 2 will become 0. So our first row as it is, second row as it is, 2 minus 2 0, minus 3 minus 2 minus 5, and 3 plus 2 5. Same operation to be applied on other side. So 1 plus 2 3, this is 0, minus 2 and A as it is. Now after that we have to make this element 1, but in this particular question we can also make this element 0 first. So apply in R3, R3 plus R2. So minus 5 plus 5, 0. This is 5. Same operation on other side. So 3 minus 1, 2, 1, minus 2, A as it is. Now divide second row by 5. Simultaneously we divide third row also by 5. So divide second row by 5 as well as third row by 5. Same operation to be applied on other side. First row as it is. So it is minus 1 by 5, 1 by 5, 0, 2 by 5, 1 by 5, minus 2 by 5, A as it is. Now our last step is we have to make this element 0 and this element 0. So first we apply in R1, R1 plus R3. So 1, 1, 0. Second and the third row remain as it is. Same. Minus 1 plus 2 by 5. Minus 3 by 5. 0 plus 1 by 5. Again 1 minus 2 by 5. 3 by 5. Second row as it is. Third row as it is. Last we want to make this entry 0. So apply in R1, R1 minus R2. So 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 equal to minus 3 by 5 plus 1 by 5 minus 2 by 5. This minus this 0. This is 3 by 5. Second row as it is. Third row as it is. So when this is identity, this matrix is A inverse. So in this case 3 cross 3 order matrix, same concept to be followed as in 2 cross 2. We try to make this as identity. As we get this as identity matrix, corresponding this matrix will be the inverse of A. So A inverse is equal to this 3 cross 3 order matrix. Next question, we again find A inverse but by using elementary column operations. So in column operations, this track to be followed means we first this entry we will make as 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0, again last this is 0. So we try to follow this particular path for the calculations. The first step remain as it is. Let A is equal to I into A. So on left hand side we write given 3 cross 3 order matrix. On right hand side we write identity matrix of 3 cross 3 order. Now we want to use the elementary column operations. So first we make this element as 1. To apply in C1 plus C3 means first column plus third column, 2 minus 1, this will become 1. So it is 1, 5 plus 0, 5, 3. Second column as it is, third column as it is. Same operation to be applied on the right hand side. 1 plus 0, 1, 0, 1. These two columns remain as it is. Now this is 1. Now next step is we want to make this element to be, this is 1, now we want to make this is 0, it is already 0. Now in elementary column operations we first have to cover this row. So 1, 0, 0. Now it is already 0, now we want to make this as 0. So apply in C3 plus C1, minus 1 plus 1, 0. So first column as it is, minus 1 plus 1, 0. This is 5, 3 plus 3, 6. Same operation to be applied on other side. 0 plus 1, this is 0, 1 plus 1, 2. So 1, 0, 0. Now we want to make this one, it is already 1. Now this to be made as 0. So multiply second column by 5, subtract in the third column. So apply in C3 minus 5, C2. So first column as it is, second column as it is, 0 minus 0, 0, 5 minus 5, 0, 6 minus 5, 1. The same operation to be applied on other side. 1 minus 0, 1, 0 minus 5, 2, 2 minus 0, 2, A as it is. Now this is 1, 0, 0, this is 1, this is 0, this is 1. Now next we want to make this as 0. To apply in C2 minus C3. So after the step in C2 minus C3, we get this matrix. Now we want to make this element to be 0. To apply in C1 minus 3, C3 means we multiply third column by 3 and subtract in the first column. So 1, 1 minus 0, 5 minus 0, 5, 3 minus 3, 0. Second column as it is, third column as it is. Same operation to be applied on right hand side. 1 minus 3, minus 2, 0 minus 3 times this, 15, 1 minus 6, minus 5. Second column as it is, third column as it is, and A matrix. Now the last step is we want to make this entry to be 0. So multiply second column by 5 and subtract in the first column. To apply in C1 minus 5 times C2. So 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, third column as it is. Now minus 2 plus 5, 3, 15 minus 30, minus 15, minus 5 plus 10, 5, second column as it is, third column as it is. So as this is identity matrix, this A as it is, this new matrix is the inverse of A. So hence A inverse is 3 minus 15, 5, minus 1, 6, minus 2, 1, minus 5, 2. So this 3 cross 3 order matrix is the inverse of given matrix. And if we want to check our answer, you can multiply this matrix with the given matrix A. Answer should be the 3 cross 3 order identity matrix. Thank you.